ואנחנו בלייב. טוב חברים, כמו שאתם יודעים, היום Call of Duty Next מציגים לנו את MW3. נראה קצת את הוורזון, נראה את המולטיפלייר, ויש מצב שנראה גם את הזומבים אפילו. יאללה, תישארו, בשעה 7 עולים לשם ונצפה ביחד. יאללה, בינתיים ניתן איזה משחקון בראש, ככה, ניתן אולי ניצחון, אולי לא. אבל לא נורא, לא נתבאס, הכל טוב.
שלום לך,
שלום שלום, מה קורה?
מה הולך?
מצוין, מצוין. עוד חצי שעה פותחים את האיבנט, בוא נראה.
איזה איבנט?
מראים את ה-Call of Duty הבא.
בסטרים כאילו.
כן, כן, אני עולה לשם אחרי זה בשעה 7, זה אמור להתחיל. אני הולך להסתכל מה מציעים שם. התחלתי קצת להציץ, יש כבר שחקני סוני, אתה יודע, באונליין.
כן, כן.
החזירו את הסלייד קנסל, ראיתי, החזירו... אמנם הקפיצה הזאת, המסריחה הזאת של השכיבה עדיין קורית, אבל נראה יותר חלק, לדעתי. מה אתה חושב? אם הסתכלת.
כן, צריך לבדוק את זה, לנסות.
נראה הרבה יותר חלק. אני לא רוצה שזה יתחיל פתאום, אבל רשום פה עוד חצי שעה מתחיל. טוב, בוא נראה. נמשיך לעקוב. מקסימום. אם יהיה משחק ארוך אז מקסימום נעצור שם. ממש בא לי לראות מה יהיה. אתמול נכנסתי לסולו, נראה לי ניצחתי עם איזה 15 הריגות אחרי שהלכת. היה משחק משוגע, חייב לראות.
Jimmy.
Training is over. Time to see what you have learned.
קדימה, קדימה. ניצחון ראשון על המשחק הראשון? מה אתה אומר?
לא נראה לי.
למה אתה חושב? למה?
אומרת שלא.
למה אתה חושב ככה? אני אומר בוא נפתיע, פעם אחת נעשה להם שם. בוא נעשה בלגן.
איפה באוהלים?
תראה, אפילו נחיתה לאוהלים דוך.
איפה באוהלים?
אבל ביחד, לא להתפזר. אותו מקום.
רק אני ואתה באוהלים, יאללה.
יאללה, אני איתך.
איפה פה?
לא נראה שאנחנו הולך. אני איתך, על אותו מקום.
יאללה.
משהו נחת? נראה לי אצלנו. למה סנייפר תמיד?
כן.
שברתי אחד. וואו.
ברח.
שברתי עוד אחד.
שתיים.
אני יודע. נו. יש? לא.
בא עליך?
איזה ספתח. אומר לך שלנו. הופה, שומע? חכה.
לא, אנשים. פה, משמאל.
אני איתך.
יאללה בוא. יש קבוצת בארטות אני רואה כבר.
גל הבא. הוא למעלה נראה לי.
ID on the bounty target. Eliminate them.
פותח. ואז נלחץ אותו. יאללה, אוי. לקחתי בטעות. בוא.
Hostile cluster mine deployed.
הנה הוא פה, נראה לי בחוץ.
כן. M2. זה בנוק?
אחד בנוק,
כן.
השני אצלי, גם בנוק. זה...
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
זה
אוי. בסדר, כבר גופות שם, אבל זה משנה. טוב, כסף? יש לנו. בוא. קח.
בטח שיש.
אני עדיין מחומם מאתמול? מה זה הדבר הזה?
Headed your way.
הופה.
וואה.
שם לב.
פגעתי.
בוא ניקח מעלה.
בוא.
לא היינו. הנה הוא.
פגעתי בשניים.
הוא בורח. פה אצלי.
הוא נכנס. אליך, נכנס. הוא נכנס אליך.
משמאל, זה.
לא שטגן. לא. למה שטגן?
Enemy took that one, but we
איך הוא הרים אותו כבר? מעניין.
בית זונה.
איי, עם השטגן המסריח הזה, יואו. לא נורא. הכל טוב.
אתם.
היה אחלה חימומון, לא נורא. גם זה קורה לנו. בסך הכל לא רע. הכל בסדר. עדיין בהשיקה? לא, איזה באסה. אני גם לא אוהב את הרונדל הזה. קצת מציק עם כל הגגות שם וזה. יותר מדי מים גם.
warm up while you can. We will deploy soon. Enough training. Now we face the enemy for real. Resurgence. Stay alive to keep your squad alive.
טוב, קדימה. בוא נביא ניצחון. גג?
או.
זה כבר נלחמים. ממש אצלנו. יום אחת.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
אני עולה למעלה. וואה. שומע פה מישהו אצלי.
אצלי. הוא ברח.
פה.
Confirmed.
לא,
We
אצלי.
located the rest of them.
הנה הוא מסומן שם. לא ראית?
מה?
מה, הוא למטה?
לא, אחד.
הופה,
השני
שמעתי
קפץ
חלון.
למטה.
פה. בוא נביא לו אותו קצת.
Hostiles dropping into the area.
Red.
Watch the skies.
איי. מה, נקפוץ עליהם? שאתה לא רוצה.
אני לא אכפת לי, בוא.
אבל למה משם? בוא... טוב, בוא
Bounty
מפה.
targets identified. You are clear to engage.
זה היה משהו?
לא.
נראה לי מתחתנו. כן,
לא,
פה.
נפל באמת, אחי. אצלי.
ראיתי.
בורח. אחי, אפשר לפגוע בו. אחי, הוא פרזרצ'ני, בלק.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
וואי, איזה קשה זה לפגוע. יואו.
Hostile UAV active.
הוא כבר ברח. מה זה ברח?
נראה לי פה בתחנה. לא
גם
בטוח.
איזה
לא.
איזה פלטה לראות פה משהו.
קח.
אין לי כלום.
קח.
מצוין. היינו?
פה.
אולי הוא פה בקומה שנייה? יכול להיות?
יש לי שהוא פה, אבל מפה הכניסה. לא.
מה הבעיה? אני אבדוק בכל מקרה למעלה.
לא. בדיוק. הופה, פה. פה על הגג.
Team made it to the safe zone.
חזר לגג?
או שעל הגג. כן.
לא על הגג.
כן, הוא לא על הגג. הנה הוא. יואו! איזה זונה.
וואו, שתיים!
וייב?
בעיה מאוד.
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your tactical.
לא היו בדיוק על הגג?
כי הם ירדו מאז שזה. אל
כן,
תשכח.
לודי?
מאז שהם ירו.
אין כספות, אין כלום.
בוא ניקח. קצת כסף צריכים. הנה פה מצאתי, יאללה בוא. אוקיי.
כבר אין טעם.
יותר טוב.
בוא נביא UAV. תביא UAV. בדרך. תביא UAV. יעזור לנו.
Our UAV is orbiting the
אוקיי.
area.
אחד פה.
Primary objective complete.
הנה, הוא נראה לי מסתכל עכשיו על הלואודאוט.
Hostile UAV
פה.
overhead.
פזדז בולנה.
Soldier incoming.
מאחורה,
נוחת,
מאחורה,
נוחת,
על
נוחת,
הקופסה. כן. לא, אל תעמוד ככה, הוא משמאל גם מסתכל.
אוי, זה כואב. כמעט הכנסת אותו לנוק. בוא, אין לי פלטות, יש לך?
קח. בוא מפה.
UAV active.
בוא, מאחורה.
כן.
דוגר פה? הנה
הנה
הוא.
הוא.
Down. Marking the rest of them.
אבל מי ירה עליו?
הנה השני פה. כנראה ירו עליו מהזה. הוא פה איפשהו.
לא, מפה ירה, מאחרי אוטובוס.
כמה לודות יש פה? כולה אחד. ראיתי פה אחד בהמשך. אולי על הגג עדיין?
לא יודע.
הנה, נוחת על הגג. נחתו על הגג. בוא. בוא מבפנים.
נעלה פה באיזה חבל?
יאללה, לתפוס... אין פה את החבל באמצע? איזה באסה. וואי, הם נלחמים. מצוין. ממש פה.
הופה, הסתכלו עליי.
כן, כן. פרסיז'ן. אוי, אוי.
כן, כן.
יש עובר ימינה.
2 מורים.
סבבה. תביא.
הוא עליי. וואי.
לא מאמין. בואנה, הם טובים.
Lost that one, but we'll come back stronger next time.
איך נתת לו להרוג?
איך? כך? אני נותן לאנשים להרוג אותי. אתה לא יודע.
אותי.
אותך. לא ראיתי אותם. הם היו ממש מאחורי האוטו. אני לא סובל את המפה הזאת, אחי. מנהרה קשיקה. טוב, מה עם הזה שלנו שם? לא התחילו עדיין? רבע שעה. כן, הם מציגים גם את המודרן וורפר החדש, גם את הזומבים, גם את הוורזון וגם את המובייל, שזה פחות מעניין, אבל אפשר לראות, להזיק.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
זה כל כך מוזר, היוטיוב לא שולח לי התראות, לא כלום. אין, זה רק בפייסבוק. אתה צריך כאילו להתחבר לאחד מהם, אין ברירה.
Resurgence. Survive to redeploy fallen teammates. Kill to bring them back fast. All right, soldiers. Target drop.
מה, אני מת להרים פעם אחת את השאטגן? פעם אחת. לא בא לי לרוץ איתו, זה סתם מאפן. פעם אחת, אחי.
הוא לא יריתי איתו, אחי.
וואי, תשמע, זה מוגזם כל כך, הם גם לא עושים עם זה כלום.
עדי. מתי מקום ראשון?
מה זה?
מתי מקום ראשון?
יש לי כבר תחושה של מקום ראשון.
אתה?
יש לי תחושה.
באמת?
כן. נראה לי זה המשחק.
פחות.
אין פה אף אחד, זה בטוח.
בוא נביא מהר כסף.
אני יודע גם איפה הוא מתחבא.
Hostile UAV active.
קבוצת.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
עוד 6,000.
Hostile UAV active.
רק עוד 6,000.
רק עוד 6,000 אחי. להיות.
בוא נראה איפה הוא נמצא.
6,000 אחי. מי זה הוא?
איפה ה-6,000 נמצא? אני עולה למעלה, נראה לי יש שם עוד...
הנה, כבר 4.5.
וואה, יש לנו אנשים פה. מסתבר.
זה לא פה.
נלך?
בוא.
זה כאילו חמוש של החיים פה. וואי, הם אצלנו.
UAV in the sector.
הנה הוא נפל למטה עכשיו. אחד אצלי, אחד אצלי.
אני בא.
Hostile overhead.
שני ממול, אמור להיות לך.
קבו. בורק שמאלה.
שמאלה.
כן.
איפה? מים?
פה איפשהו. לא יודע. איפה הבן זונה? מה, הוא נכנס בחזרה?
נראה במים.
לא, איזה מים אחי. הוא פנה
שהוא
שמאלה פה.
יתחבא, אולי יתחבא.
איך? מה, יש סיכוי שהוא רץ לפה? לא ראית אותו?
לא.
Hostile UAV in the sector.
טוב, אני לא יודע.
איך שיצאת הוא היה משמאל שלך.
כמה צריכים ללודי? 12? יאללה בוא.
12.
בוא.
Move to the safe zone.
לא מזל משכל, אה?
כן, לא יודע איך הוא עושה את זה.
תם, יש לו הרבה שכל אם הוא הצליח להתעלם, אתה יודע, להיעלם ככה. נראה לי קפץ למים, אחי. לא שמת לב פשוט.
לא קפץ למים. הוא פנה לפה, כאילו פה. פה הוא פנה שמאלה,
דוי.
ואז לפה, ואז אתה יצאת בו נעלם.
אולי הם יצאו? גם אופציה. וזה לא רע.
צריך לבדוק בסטרים שלך אחרי זה.
ממש, כן. השחקן האבוד.
Loadout drop headed your way.
בוא נעלה פה על ה...
כן, אבל הזון סוגר כבר, אז כדאי לברוח כבר כבר.
זה בדיוק מה שהיו מימין, 2.
ראיתי. מסוק?
לא, פה למטה אחי.
מה?
שהוא
איפה?
פה. זה מה שאמרתי לך, 2 מימין. הנה.
קפצו?
לא, שם איפשהו.
מתחתנו?
באיפה שסימנתי אחי.
ראיתי כמה אנשים שקפצו.
אחי. פה תראה, תפוס אותו במים איפשהו. איפשהו פה, תתפוס אותם. לפי ההיגיון. איפה בן זונה?
וואי, נראה לי הם קפצו, אחי, ראיתי כמה
איזה
אנשים באוויר.
קפצו? יריתי עליו, לא שמעת שיריתי עליו?
ראיתי, אבל נראה לי
נו,
זה אותם אנשים שהיו באוויר. תהיה מוכן פה מהגגות,
לא,
כן? יש
איזה
פה מלא
אוויר.
אנשים. מלא אנשים פה מהגגות, זהר.
מה צריך מימין? זה הם. נכנסו כבר לפה, בתוך הבית.
נו, אחי, נתקעתי. מה קורה?
הנה הוא.
אוי, לא, אני בסתם. איזה מזל. שנייה, אני שם פלטות.
Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them.
לקחתי לו את הפלטות. פותח.
סייף.
יאללה בובה. בוא ימינה. הופה, אנשים. וואי, שלא יתפוס אותנו במים פה.
Hostile UAV overhead.
זה. פה חבר, רוצה?
בוא. הנה הם.
אוי 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 אוי, נכנס.
זה לא אותו חבל שלקחת.
וואי, אתה לא איתי? אתה לא איתי?
לא. מה זה
סבבה.
איתך?
אז אני בורח מפה.
לא, חשב שהתכוונת לחבל אחר.
אני עובר חדר.
נו, בלעד. שניהם
שבור?
גמורים. גמורים שניהם.
March remains on. Hunt them down.
וואו, איזה חבל הרמתי פה, תקשיב.
Well done.
חשב שאתה לוקח חבל רק כאילו אתה שם. מה איפה?
לא, לא. כן, נו,
כי עמדת
וקפצתי אליהם.
לידו.
וקפצתי אליהם ישר, אתה יודע, אתה יכול לעזוב את החבל.
כן.
לך לחנות.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
נראה לי יש פה אנשים.
נתנו לי אחד בסוף. מהם.
פה אנשים, זהר. כן, כי הורדתי.
Your team is still outside the safe zone.
כן, 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 ידעתי.
שונה.
אני אנסה לעלות. רגע. הנה הם יורדים. הם יורדים אליי, הם יורדים אליי. שאני אצלי. יש לי עוד אחד פה.
אני בא.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
שתי קבוצות.
או, מאחורה, מאחורה.
כן, כן.
אני בורח למעלה, רגע. כמה יש שם? 2?
אחד בנוק.
Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them. You have reinforcements. Hostiles dropping into
איפה
the
זה היה?
area. Watch the skies.
שמעתי לך אחד על הגג.
Operators of that squad. Hunt them down. Only 25 left.
שנייה.
Keep up the good work.
אין שנייה.
אוי, נו, יוצא. טים וייפ. הכל טוב. או, וואו, כמה פלטה יש להם. קח את הכסף שם, יש מלא. אני מביא רגע UAV. יש לנו פה למטה אנשים. מתחתנו. מה, במים? לא.
לא, הם תעלו שם.
Buy station prices have been
וואי, יש פה מלא על גגות.
Hostile UAV overhead.
אני עולה פה. אתה איתי? וואו. למה מתחבאים שם?
בוא ימינה.
איתך.
This is about to end. Make it count.
יש פה אצלי.
קצת? פגעתי קצת?
Adjusting prices.
לא. תחזור.
הכל טוב.
Strike in the area.
זהר, יש הרבה ימינה. איפה? יש רימונים?
לא. אני מסכנים.
Strike. Get to cover.
נראה לי הם פה. אני יכול לשים סמוק אם אתה רוצה. יעזור לנו?
לא, אני לא אוהב. בוא, אני אכנס ישר משמאל לשירותים.
כאן, איתך.
ריק,
לא, אני ימין. הופה,
פרחו.
שמעתי.
Your
כן,
team
כן,
has
כן,
entered
כן,
the
כן.
safe zone.
אצלך, זה אמור להיות פה. נראה לי למעלה או לא? נראה לי שראיתי מישהו מציץ. לא בטוח.
מה, אני אכנס ישר לזון?
לא, חכה.
לשם?
בוא נראה לאיפה זה ילך.
Hostile UAV active. Hostile
הופה,
UAV
תחתנו.
כן. לא, ממש מתחתנו.
מישהו עולה.
כן.
הוא שבור.
לא, דרבביק, בלעד. הנה הוא.
לא מאמין לך. יו, הוא נכנס לנוק, אני מת.
כדור אחד, אחי.
לא!
25
לא החזיר אותך?
טוב.
They hit us
איך
hard,
אבל...
משהו.
so we have to settle the score.
יואו, אני לא מאמין, אחי, איזה שטות. אין לי כוח לשטגן המסריח הזה כבר, מתי מעיפים אותו? טוב, עוד 3 דקות מתחיל הזה. הסטרימים שלהם.
יאללה. ביי.
בוא נתחיל עוד אחד בינתיים מקסימום. ניכנס באיחור. יאללה שלהם, איזה באסה עם השטגן הזה. מה זה הלוקווד, נכון? ממש מגרד לי לפתוח אותו. הוא מתחיל לעצבן ממש. ביי.
Use this time to practice. We will be deploying soon. Enemy soldier incoming.
באפי! איך הם מתים על השטגן. אי אפשר להתקרב פה לאנשים, צריך לראות בהם מרחקים.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Practice is over. The real fight begins now. Resurgence. Stay alive to get your squad in the fight. Set a drop point for your squad, soldier. Enemy soldier incoming.
בוא ישר לבית. בוא.
פה אנשים
בוא,
נלחמים.
יש פה, בדיוק. בוא משמאל.
Kill confirmed. We've located the
Okay.
rest of them.
איתך.
אני בא משמאל.
Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Get hunting.
לא היה טים בית.
לא. בטח פה.
נראה לי הוא חזר כבר.
זהו? אין סיכוי שזה נגמר, אין סיכוי, הם פה. הופה, מישהו ראה אותי?
מאיפה?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
מאיפה שהוא מפה? הוא למעלה. וואט. הנה עוד אחד נחת שמה, בתוך הבניין, בוא. או, RPG, יופי. איך הוא לא מת, אלוהים יודע, אבל בסדר.
Enemy destroyed. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them.
זה או RPG או שטגן, אחי. הופה, על הגג, זהר.
אני לא רואה בלייב.
יש לו נשק, איך הוא הגיע לשם בכלל עם
לא,
נשק?
זה מפה, אחי. תמות מהר. יואו, דופק קוסם.
סתם בכלל מהשדה עפר הזה שם.
לא! לא!
אוף.
יש! אחי, איזה מזל.
הבנתי, לא לנחות שם, בסדר. אני ננחת במקום הקרוב יותר.
אחי, הכנסתי אותו לנוק, איזה מזל. כמעט סיימנו את המשחק.
יפ.
לא הרג אותי.
אתה?
כן.
איזה רעש פתאום עשית לי. עוזרים?
בטח, אחי.
יאללה, בוא. באים אלינו. הם יודעים שאנחנו...
מה? עוד אחד פה. כדורים.
אותי משמאל.
עוד אחד בא.
לא, אבל אני טוען, רגע, מה אני, תגיד לי? פה, נו. מה יש לי? יפה, אבל העיקר להאשים אותי. מה יש לי? מה?
לא יודע.
לא, אין, אתה יודע, פלטות, כדורים.
תגיד שלא ראית אותו, עזוב.
ראיתי אותו, הוא היה מול העיניים שלי. אוי יופי, גם זון עכשיו, מעולה.
וואי, לא טוב. בוא.
אתה חושב?
כן,
אוי, הוא מהיר.
תן מכה עם הנשק.
הופה. לא אתה. הייתי בטוח שמי שנחנק איתנו. פלטות יש לך?
לא טוב.
לא. אוי. יש פה נראה לי מישהו. שברתי קצת. אוי, לא.
Да, блядь! Ну, пидормот.
Learn from the loss. Failure is a wise teacher.
אחי, איך הוא נדבק, בלאק.
יאללה, יש לי עוד 11 דקות.
זהו.
זהו?
Before they go offline.
יאללה, אחי.
יאללה, ביי ביי.
ביי ביי. עוד 10 דקות. מתחילים, הייתה. טוב, נעצור את המשחק בינתיים. נעבור ל-Call of Duty פה. עוד 9 דקות.
most excited to dive into some of these maps that I kind of went pro on. Modern Warfare 2, iconic maps, Scrapyard, High Rise. I know we're not able to play all of them here at Next, but the ones they kind of hold a special place in my heart. Get me on top of High Rise, get me on top of Favela, get me back on Russ on that tower, go to work.
What perks from Call of Duty would you want in real life?
Marathon Pro and combined with Lightweight Pro. Just be zipping and zooming everywhere. Are you kidding me? Triathlete right here.
Maven here with Z-Laner at COD Next. Listen, we got a bunch of crazy stuff to come tomorrow. What's your number one? What are you excited to see?
Warzone. I'm here for Warzone, baby. I mean, I'm here for everything. I'm excited for the multiplayer as well, but you guys know I'm here for the Warzone. I need to see a beautiful, some slide canceling in that Warzone gameplay, some movement, some speed. You know what I mean?
Well, I think that's how a lot of the competitors feel for sure. It was an interesting year. We want to get back to the roots a little bit, and that's what a lot of this is about, like getting back to our roots. So, like, for you, when you think back to the early days, like, what's your first, like, memory of Call of Duty?
Oh, man. Call of Duty 4, first game that got me started. After that, it was just World at War, and then every COD title from there on out, just growing up playing the game with friends. It was just a beautiful experience, and now to get to do that with all these people that create content for it. Me and my boy D were just talking about it before we got here, how we grew up watching so many of these creators come out to these events and do these things, and to get to now come and do these things is just so surreal. So, yeah, we're very excited.
And obviously Call of Duty has become a career for you, but, like, more than that, what does it mean to you? Like, all the relationships you've made and stuff, it's become a big part of your life, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it means. It's just I think about all the friendships and relationships that I've been able to make because of this incredible game. That's from back in high school, friends, all the way till now to friends that I made throughout just making a career out of it, yeah.
Do you remember kind of your roots when you talk Call of Duty, like where it all started for you?
Oh, absolutely. I just remember coming home from middle school and just grinding multiplayer. But when I first started streaming 2 years ago, the first game that I played was Warzone. And so it definitely holds a special place in my heart.
Yeah, I was going to kind of ask that next. Like, for a lot of people here, it's been careers or it's been friendships, relationships. Like, Call of Duty has been much more than just a video game. What does Call of Duty mean to you, like, at its core?
I mean, I think it's just the competition, and it just brings me back. It's like an addiction to the game, and I think no other game has done that for me, and I think they've really done a lot of innovation in Battle Royale, and I'm just really excited to see what they bring next.
The one, the only Dr. Lupo. Sir, how you doing?
I'm fantastic. I'm 36 years old, managed to get out of bed this morning, so that's good.
I'm 38, and it was hard.
You look old as hell.
I do. The lack of hair really makes me look far older, but hey, what are you most excited for? What do you want to see this weekend?
I'm looking for more and more opportunities than we've ever had before for me to get probably overextend, get knocked, eliminated, and scream at my teammates for not carrying me. And then when we do win, taking 95% of the credit.
So some changes to Warzone maybe is what you're looking for?
That sounds like what we've been doing already, but yeah, if you want to call it that, sure.
For you, what does COD mean to you? Like, you said you're 36, you've been playing for a long time. What does it mean to you?
All right, first off, that hurts a lot, reminding me that I am that old.
You're welcome.
No, I think Call of Duty for a long time has been one of those games that brings friends together to do silly crap or run around having fun in multiplayer or screaming at each other in Warzone when people aren't pulling their weight. The banter is always like number one.
Well, hey, I appreciate it. Have fun, man. Awesome to see you.
וואה. יאללה, 10 שניות חברים, קדימה. טוב, בואו נראה מה הכינו לנו.
You know who we are? Tell me so. This is Ghost. Woods. Mason. Fada. Russell Adler. Captain Price. Going dark. Everybody ready?
איזה נוסטלגיה. איזה זמנים.
It's not over yet. Trust me.
Go! Stop the train!
Give us the fire. We'll give them hell. Oh my god, that was sick!
As the iconic Captain Price once said, it's a good time to take inventory. This month, we are celebrating 20 years of Call of Duty.
וואו,
With
20
all the
שנה
matches
כבר.
played and missions completed, our history is made up of the incredible experiences created by you, the players. On behalf of all of us who work to bring these games to life each day, thank you for sharing this journey with us. We have some amazing in-game rewards we will be announcing later in the show, but for now, we wanted to take a moment to reflect. You are the reason for the success of these games, and from all of the teams across the world, we're grateful and humbled at your ongoing support, enthusiasm, and dedication to all things COD. While we celebrate this milestone, we are also looking ahead to the next chapter of awesome moments together. Today, you will see and hear all the details of Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer, an exclusive look at Modern Warfare Zombies, a brand new Warzone map, Warzone
היידה,
mobile news,
זומבים.
and more. In Call of Duty, no one fights alone. So we brought 250 creators from around the world to drop in live here at Call of Duty Next. And first up, this is Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer.
טוב, זה כבר ראינו, אבל תמיד כיף לראות שוב. איזה מפות קטלניות, קטלניות למולטיפלייר.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Call of Duty
Hello.
Next. We have an action-packed day in store for you with gameplay and game details for Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Warzone, and Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. There are over 250 creators behind us ready to dive into these games, and we're so excited to be here with you today to unveil the future of Call of Duty. I'm Golden Boy, your host for today, alongside the one and only Stephanie Snowden. You may know her as the Studio Communications Director, and we are thrilled to go into what's going to be upcoming for the 20th year of Call of Duty, which is bonkers.
It's a little bit younger than us.
Yes.
Just a little bit.
Just a touch. Thank you so much for not revealing my age.
Oh, you're quite welcome. We don't do that here in the safe place. Thank you. I'm thrilled to be here. It is an electric atmosphere. It's absolutely incredible. And I am so ready to talk about Call of Duty. It's been an entire calendar year of us saying, next. Well, guess what? That starts today. We're here to talk about Modern Warfare 3, and we're going to be getting into gameplay very, very soon. But we have some amazing guests coming in from the studios. I can't wait.
Yeah, that's right. We also have some awesome viewership rewards as well for people to watch at home. Isn't that right, Steph?
It's true. Make sure you're dialed in on the broadcast here at COD Next, because you will have a chance to unlock in-game rewards for Modern Warfare 3 just for watching this stream on the official Call of Duty or Twitch YouTube channels. Take a look and chat on either of these streams for more details, for your chance to earn some of the awesome loot on the screen. I want that weapon charm.
Yeah, that's right. So make sure you go out there.
Turn my
watch
phone
it.
on.
I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
there's no reason for you not to. But we've got some good stuff coming up on the horizon. But Steph, what do we have coming up first? This is one I'm very excited about.
Yes,
personally.
we are diving straight into Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. Joining us now, the multiplayer team from Sledgehammer Games, Adam Iskov, Senior Development Director, Greg Reisdorf, Multiplayer Creative Director, and Kim Wygant, Development Director. Guys, welcome. I am so stoked to talk about your game.
Same.
Where do we even start? You know, I have an idea, but
Yeah, we have a run-up show. We have a direction that we're going to go in, thankfully. But guys, this has to feel very freeing. It has to feel like now you're going to be able to talk about this thing that you've been working on for so long here, and you're going to also have these incredible creators playing it all in real time.
Yeah, it's wonderful to be here. It's wonderful to have all the creators being able to play, give us feedback on the game right away, and have everybody play in beta tomorrow. It's going to be great.
jump right into beta tomorrow, folks. We'll be talking about that more later to remind you. But we're going to get straight into gameplay for the folks behind us. But before we do, Greg, can you give us a top line of what the community can really expect in the multiplayer experience for Modern Warfare 3?
We have one of the greatest sets of launch maps ever coming to the game, and we've taken these maps and we've really revitalized them and modernized them with the latest in visuals, audio, effects, as well as gameplay coming to bat on those, and it's just fantastic to have them. We also have a ton of new mechanics coming to the game around movement, around being able to be responsive in the moment in that combat. And we have the largest set of weapons ever in Modern Warfare in multiplayer.
Yeah, with carry forward from Modern Warfare 2, of course, you're going to be taking your inventories with you.
That's huge.
Be reminding people throughout the day. But with that largest weapon slate coming to multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3, very exciting.
וזה מה שאמרו, שגם הדברים ממודרן וורפר 2 יעברו ל3 גם.
Gamers all just decided to like load up and get into the action. It's going to be really pumped. We're going to be all really pumped to just see it because I had a chance to play it and I really did enjoy it. I really did enjoy it. So I mean, credit to you guys for making something that is not just fun, but also brings back a very familiar feeling for old heads like myself that just.
גם זה קורה, חברים. מה קרה לנו? זה רפרשון רגע.
To see down there when the gameplay starts.
I think we've already heard some great positive feedback from the people that really know this game and breathe it every day. So I think once the gameplay kicks off and everybody is able to get their hands on it in the beta starting tomorrow, we're really going to see continued
הבטא רק לפלייסטיישן, שימו לב, שלא תתחילו לפתח ציפיות.
I think the time for talk is past, and it brings me great joy to say let the games begin. And let's check out Modern Warfare 3 for the first time on stream. This is so exciting. And look, there's going to be a lot to dive into. We're going to be pretty much here the entire time talking through this and then pointing out things that we see, things that catch our attention that we want to highlight for the community. And as it stands right now, I mean, we have all these incredible creators, Stephanie, that are participating in this. And you know that they're loving every minute of it. Playing some Kill Confirm with the homies, always a good time.
Yeah, I think we want to start off with talking about maps. There's so much to talk about, but let's start small for today. We're going to be playing 5 maps here, and those are the 5 multiplayer 66 maps that are in beta. Greg, you want to take us through what we're going to see?
Yeah, of course. Well, right now we're watching a little bit of Skid Row, and that is, you know, a great map.
זה המפה סקיד רו? וואי, מפה אדירה.
And again, Rust is, there's so much happening in these maps, and you know, Adam, what else are we going to have in the beta?
Well, so
Favela.
As Stephanie mentioned, today we're playing 5 of the 16 core 6v6s that we're launching on day 1 with Modern Warfare 3. So we're talking Favela, Estate, Rust, Skid Row, High Rise, all of which are stone cold classics that, you know, we've modernized to, you know, accommodate the Modern Warfare 3 updated player mechanics and movement and gameplay and weapon feel. So I'm really excited to get a little taste of what's going to be in the beta, and then you know, give players some excitement around what's launching on day 1.
It's really fun for me, as I had mentioned previously, you know, having played and competed way back in the day in Modern Warfare 2 and stuff, and seeing these maps return again, because, like, you know, I look at Favela and I remember, a long time ago when Clayster eliminated me from a Game Battles tournament and absolutely bopped me in the middle, you know, in front of all my friends. He doesn't remember it, but I remember it for the rest of my life.
That's all that matters.
Favela holds a special place in my heart for sure.
I think the coolest thing for me is dropping into
הסייד קנסל חזר, ישר רואים, מרגישים את המהירות הזאת. זה מאוד מהיר, אפילו יותר מהיר מהפעם הראשונה שהיה את זה במוד וורפר הראשון.
That's right. We've stayed true to the original level design and layout of the original maps. So if you remember some sweet spots, some lines of sight from the originals, those are still going to be there. But we've also made some adjustments to just make them feel better for Modern Warfare 3's player movement and weapon feel. And we feel like it's a really happy medium and a great balance between the two.
Here's my personal favorite, Kim. Agreed. I would like to talk to you about this. Fellow high-rise stands, where are you at? I know you're back here.
I see players are already figuring out some of the Easter eggs of, you know, the original maps and how to get back into it.
Oh yeah, well there was only one way to try and take over Bombsite and S&D. You had to hit the little catwalk on the opening of the map. Come on, guys.
Everybody yesterday, I saw all the creators at the red carpet event. They're all like, I'm sniping off the map. I'm sniping off the ladder on high rise. Watch me. I'm a 360 off it. I'm like, oh, here we go. We're already there.
So good. It was so important to us to keep all of those
יש להם כל כך דיליי בסאונד.
And being able to have those in the game, but also have this modernization of the movement, how we're able to work with the high mantles in the game now, like all of this stuff that we're watching in high res. You can now go over a lot of this with mantles, and you can go over, like, you can use your slide canceling, you could do all of that.
Well, I was going to ask about that. Did that create a layer of, you know, maybe some complexity with the slide canceling and stuff like that, like trying to ensure that the maps don't get just completely, like, turned upside down on its head?
It does, and one of the things about these maps is these maps were made 14 years ago, like, and to have that, like, we had to make them ready to go for 2023, right? We've added that modernization to them, to what gamers expect, to what our Call of Duty
game design
fans
changed a lot in those.
It is, and you have to bring everything up to the standard of today. And when we've gone through and we've maintained a lot of that within these maps, and there's a few places where we've had to make exceptions for that, but for the most part, like, you can go in, those lines of sights that were there are still there, and you're going to have fun. You're going to be able to do those opening moves, those opening snipe shots, especially in high rise, just off the bat.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And keeping that conversation going, what are the maps like? Because I know that there's going to be more down the line.
Oh, for sure.
Let's talk about the launch maps,
So in addition to these 5 that we're playing today, day 1 on launch, we're going to get the rest of the 16 OGs from 2009. So we're talking Karachi, Invasion, Afghan, Quarry, Skid Row, you know, Sub-Base, Rundown. Yeah, like it's all there and on and on.
Oh, we got the scrap.
Yeah, so we're super excited to be bringing those And in addition to those OGs, we have some new ground war maps that we're launching too. So we have 3 ground war maps that are brand new, which is the the traditional like 32v32 vehicle gameplay. Yeah. So that's going to be an awesome alternative for people if they want to take a break from 6v6 or just mash it up.
Like want to go bigger, but you don't necessarily want to dive fully into Warzone. You have ground war. That is so for people like me who like big, crazy, like huge battles. Like this is so exciting.
Ground War is a great mode for that. And aside from Ground War, I'm excited to say that there is another mode coming back that many of us know and love originally from Call of Duty World War II. And that is War Mode.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah, we are super. I mean, War Mode holds a special place in my heart, too, from 2017. It's a brand new map that's launching on day 1 as well. It's got the attacker-defender gameplay that we remember from the mode, the linear objectives, the buildables, the scripted events. It's really exciting to see that be part of our day 1 launch slate as well.
Awesome. So we've got Ground War, we've got Core 6v6, we've got War Mode, and a little something we're going to get to later in the show, a brand new mode coming to multiplayer that will be available at launch and also playable in the beta. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's really so cool to see a lot of these players get back to the roots, because you can even see it. Like something I always enjoyed about a lot of these like big reveal events, right, is everyone loads in, they're discovering these maps for the first time, they're seeing them with fresh eyes. But here, that's not the case. We got a lot of familiarity here, and now the fresh eyes are going to be like, what did they add? What did they contribute to like make this into their own vision of a map? But I do appreciate as a competitive guy that you guys really focused on keeping the core of the maps.
We love these maps. Like we've adopted these maps internally at Sledgehammer. We treat them as our own. And we've gone through every nook and cranny, understanding them, understanding where all of the Easter eggs are, where all the line sites are. We have tons and tons of PowerPoints about it that just allow us to go through and really understand what makes these maps work. And then what we've done is we've taken that nostalgia and we've also added that modernization of spice on top of it, that when you're playing these, when you're coming back to them, it is familiar, but also new at the same time, where you're now able to mantle over things that you were never able to get to. You're able to get up on top of things. Right here, we're watching.
There we go. Yeah. There it is.
I live here.
Right on. And to Greg's point too, when these maps first came out in 2009, Hardpoint did not exist. Kill Confirm did not exist. So those are brand new modes for these maps that were never experienced.
Well, I'm interested to see how those modes potentially like elevate some of these maps that maybe were less played like competitively or even casually back in the day.
Whole new experience.
Whole new experience.
Yeah.
Whole new experience. You have some of those maps, those larger maps in Modern Warfare 209, like Derail and Underpass. And those play fantastic when you get into 10v10 or 12v12. We've had those modes are coming. They're going to come out after launch. And it's just fabulous to be able to play them on there. We also have control for those CDL players out there.
CDL folks, yes.
And that's going to be amazing to watch the competitive community go to town on these maps and really, play them and understand what's happening.
Well, we're watching some great kill confirmed action here. We've been
וואו,
flipping
זה
around a
החדש.
bit, and find me in that sniper lane.
תותח
That's all I gotta
אלכוהולי.
say on High-Rise. I will be there. I will be
וואו.
waiting for you in the beta tomorrow.
This is so great.
ADS ready.
I know we've been talking a lot about the 20-year anniversary of Call of Duty, but like, what better way to celebrate that than with
these
dropping
classic
all
maps.
of these 16 day one.
We're looking at High-Rise in 2023, and it's so cool. I'm just going to take a moment to appreciate that. Like, it's not every day that you get to not just go back and like relive things that you enjoyed so much growing up, but then also to there are some streamers here who are younger than Call of Duty's launch, 20 years ago. So they're going to get to experience this really with a fresh coat of paint for the first time ever. That has to feel quite liberating for you guys, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah.
I think really these maps hold up for, old school veterans as well as like people who are brand new to Call of Duty. If this is your first game playing Call of Duty, you're obviously
Never been a better time to
Yeah.
jump in. Yeah, I mean, you're absorbing so much of COD's history. To your point, what a better way to celebrate 20 years of Call of Duty than with these iconic maps returning in an all-new way. And we're going to talk about all those new ways as part of the, the innovations that you guys have brought to gameplay in just a second. But we want to remind the audience out there that while you're watching gameplay today, you will get to play it starting tomorrow. Take a look here at the beta schedule. For players who pre-order on PlayStation, starting tomorrow, and next week for players who order on Xbox and PC. The maps, modes, weapons you're seeing here today, those are in beta, and so are 2 new ground war maps and in-game rewards for playing. So anyway, take a look, take notes here with the pros playing, tune into the stream, get some hot tips before you drop into your first match tomorrow.
That's right. It's going to be quite exciting to see, everyone across like all the different platforms, just like going live, playing COD, like, and then again, loading up and then seeing like Scrapyard or High Rise. Still just blows my mind. I genuinely am so excited about this. But, there are a lot of like maps that returning fans like myself definitely will enjoy. But, I love some new. Is there anything that we should be expecting, like post-launch as far as like maps go?
Oh, definitely. I am very, very excited to tell you both today that starting Season 1, we have a bunch of new maps coming. So Season 1, we're dropping 3. Season 2, dropping 3 more new ones. So over the course of our entire live season, there will be 12 new 6v6 maps coming to Modern Warfare 3.
Awesome.
So
launching with 16, 12 down the road. That is a big map pool to choose from.
And these are all different sizes of maps, different locales, for all different play styles. You might see 1 or 2 fan favorites come back as well over the course of live season, but we have a bunch of new maps coming that we're really excited about.
And those are 6v6
6v6
competitive maps that players can play. There are other maps in there as well that we'll talk about once we get into the live season, but 6v6 core maps.
Stay tuned.
Right off the bat.
Brand new.
And guess what? With all of those maps, it's back. You know what you can do with them? You can vote. We're going to see it in a lobby soon, but map voting is back, folks.
Yeah, that's huge.
Get excited. I mean, the community has been thrilled. I can't wait to see it in action here today. I'll be taking notes on which ones we know are the ringers of the group. I think we have a good feeling.
Somebody voted for Estate, it looks like. Here, we're looking at Estate.
Oh,
right now.
nice, yeah.
Somebody voted for that. Yeah, that's a good one for snipers.
I like Estate.
Yep.
I think we have an idea of where the maps are going to land in the voting, but when you account for the new modes, the modes that you were never playing in there before, when you get into hardpoint and you need that space to have that rotation, it'll be interesting to see what ones are popping up.
That's what I'm looking forward to. I want to jump into a private match lobby with my friends and run around and see where the hard points are on these, like on Derailed or something like that. Because Skid Row, like I was actually talking with Nameless in the back about this. It's like these maps now, like you have maps like Skid Row that can actually like be potentially viable, like competitively, which is quite exciting. It just changes the entire like feel of the offering, which we didn't have back then.
We've honestly already been talking to CDL a little bit about some of their favorites, about what they might want to play, and it's great to get their feedback early on to see how the competitive...
All right, we're looking at Lupo, my guy Lupo. He is in his loadout editor. We can get a good look here. He's got the lightweight boots. And Kim, I would love if you would take us through what we're seeing here and how Select has changed and what players can expect.
Yeah, so what you're seeing here, so someone is looking at our boots category. This is actually one of our new categories for perks. So we've split up the perks into 3 different categories. We have boots, gloves, and gear. And you're going to see some fan favorites come back. We've remixed some of the perks, and we've brought some new ones into the fray. Now, they're all also represented with physical gear items. So everything that you see there has some contextualization for players, so it's not just a list of things you're selecting from. It's like you're getting these movement boosts because you're bringing in boots, or you're getting this weapon handling bump because you're bringing in gloves. So we really like to add that context for players to understand what they're bringing in for perks.
Yeah, it's different, it's logical, but you're also going to see some of the same perks that we know and love. So Call of Duty fans will be familiar with them, but presented in an all-new way. What are you guys most excited about to see here?
כן, נראה שהמנוע הוא די אותו דבר. אפשר לראות ממש את הפאנל של Modern Warfare 2, האמת.
Aspects of it, right? So we have so many things that are on there on perks that are around. We have one that alloys you to slide further.
The knee pads.
Yeah, the knee pad.
Greg, I've been using the I've been using the tack pads.
And then we have the lightweight boots. We have the canvas sneakers. I also hear those are your favorite.
I'm sneaky. I'm trying to move. I need all the help I can get.
Yeah.
We need all the things.
So, and those are just going to cancel out your noise when you're moving around. They're going to eliminate footsteps.
The true silent movement
The
perk
true silent
is
movement
back.
perk
Yep.
is there.
Can confirmed, have used it, heard nothing. So it is very silent.
Hopefully it was only footsteps.
Oh yeah, no, well, also, you know, I mean, I can't hear it anymore either. Old age, anyway. No.
He keeps making these old jokes. I don't know what's happening.
But hey, I guess when, you know, you're talking about Call of
וואו,
Duty
נכנסים
hasn't been around
בשחור
for so long,
בלבן,
it's
ואז
just,
פתאום
you know, amazing
הצבעים
how we've
חוזרים
all
כשמתחיל
grown up with
המשחק.
this, right? And you guys
מגניב.
are seeing these things that happened back then, you know, the way the game was made, and you're taking ways to like improve upon it while also, again, keeping it very familiar, but also keeping it very fresh. Something that really stuck out to me, Kim, is, you know, that you guys bringing back that classic radar, right? You know, you got your mini map with red dots on there.
Yeah.
לא כל כך התרגלו לקונטרול, לקפוץ כאילו.
Yeah, we are too. I mean, so
ששוכחים מהסלייד קנסל.
fire will show up as a red dot on the mini map, and we think it's really just a core intel piece for our player base for Modern Warfare 3. We really want to make sure that people know where the firefights are happening, really understand, you know, and as we mentioned earlier about just knowing the maps and being very familiar and nostalgic with those things, like you can see the red dots on the mini maps and you can understand, I know the map already potentially coming in, I know how I'm going to flank, I know where we're going to go, you can strategize more with your teammates, so, you know, we really just felt that bringing back the classic was absolutely the way to go.
It's classic gameplay returned to classic maps. I think to your point, on these maps, it makes perfect sense, especially with the familiarity. And even for new players, you're going to figure these maps out quickly, but it's it feels right. It feels great. I've really loved seeing it. You have a direct way to engage.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited to hear you guys talk about that. And that's not the only piece of classic gameplay that you'll see returning in Modern Warfare 3.
Oh. Tell me more.
Tell me more. We've talked about a little bit of movement, but I'd like to get into some of the nitty-gritty. Slide animation cancel, reload animation cancel. They're both back.
Yeah. So we felt really strongly about bringing back slide cancel and reload cancel. You know, and in both of those things, really the core was we wanted players to feel responsive and feel like they had a lot of options. So we know that when you commit to doing a slide, you're stuck on a pretty linear trajectory. We know that when you're doing a reload, some of those weapons have really long reloads. It's a real big commitment. So even after doing that, we wanted to make sure that players had the choice to cancel out of that because we know things change moment to moment so quickly in these battles. And it felt right, you know, and we're just so happy that we have it back in. And we know that I think we feel that players are really going to be happy these things are back in.
Awesome. We're going to see it a lot here today. I'm sure we have our movement kings and queens getting around the map in new and interesting ways. Now, Greg, time to kill, or TTK. Always a hot topic with our players, with our community. It's complex. It has a lot of different moving pieces when we talk about it. Can you give us details on what to expect in terms of time to kill for Modern Warfare 3?
Yes, I can. I can give you the
Yes, you can!
Yeah. בוא נשמע ל-TTK, שזה הזמן בעצם להרוג שחקן.
So rather than 100
יהיה מעניין.
we have 150 health across all of our players.
So that's got parity with Warzone.
So that is parity with Warzone, what's currently live in Warzone.
Yep.
And it'll also carry over into Modern Warfare 3 Season 1 as well. And what we've also done with that time to kill, so what you're going to notice is it's much more consistent across the board. So we've eliminated some of these spikes that we've had in the past because our modifiers, so we have modifiers on when you get a headshot, it does more damage. When you do a limb shot, it does less damage. So we've kind of normalized those and closed the gap between them. And what that allows for you as a player is you're able to really have this experience where it's consistent. So when you're putting bullets on target, it is now like you get that feeling, you get that rhythm back into your gameplay. And you're able to go from combat to combat and start to feel that pace of combat, especially with our hit markers now. Like the sound effect, if you haven't had a chance to listen to them, like they're fantastic. The audio team's done a great job with them.
Hit markers also fantastic.
Yeah, hit marker visuals as well. So you're also notice that headshot hit marker. So that's when that extra damage is going to come into play, and it's normalized across the board. So it is a little longer. You could respond to getting shot. Like as soon as you start to see your screen light up red, you can pull away, you can get into cover, and really take that engagement in the way that you want to take that engagement.
Yeah, I think with those visual identifiers and with the audio cues kind of taking that step forward a little bit. You certainly feels like you have a bit more time to evade, definitely.
Yes.
You have more survivability, you have more options with the freedom of movement
Yes, it certainly
to get out of combat. And that includes a new thing that I would like to talk about called tack stance.
Yes, tack stance is a fantastic addition to our movement set, as well as what you're doing with tactical gameplay. It is a mix, it's right in between your aim down the sight, so you're very, like, you know, pinpoint accuracy and your hip fire. So the hip fire is going to be that big spread that you have. And so what it allows you to do is when you're in ADS, you can actually go in and toggle tack stance.
We just saw the UI pop up on
sweet, there
the
it
screen.
is. There's tack stance right there.
It's gonna appear as down on the D-pad for those of
And
you
for any
watching
like
gameplay.
sweats out there, I think it's important to note this is kind of it takes like an assault rifle and turns it into almost like a little bit of a sub, where you can kind of like push corners a little bit more aggressively with it.
It's great for a CQB.
Yeah. So it feels like you're getting the best of both worlds with it, while also still obviously you're not going to get the full benefits of using an SMG.
And so those LMGs, like being able to take those longer range, when we talked earlier about Derail or some of the larger maps, like you want to be able to run a longer gun. So being able to take that in and then going to canted, going to tack stance, inside, indoors, going in those warehouses is a fabulous mechanic to have.
We just saw it here. We're seeing some clips of it.
Yeah, and it is very good. Having used it myself, I can see the application for it, and I think we're going to see some awesome outplay opportunities. Like, players are going to go nuts with that feature.
It's also nice just if you have a specific playstyle. Adam, you mentioned it's really great for close quarters combat, which is personally what I have used it for when I've been playtesting with you guys. But I think it's there if you want it, and if you're not, if you're not into it, don't use it. You know, it's an option. It's again that optionality for players. Choose how they engage with movement and all of these new fun toys that we're showing off in Modern Warfare.
סך הכל נראה נחמד, אבל מה דומה למה שהיה כבר?
Down D-pad. If you're not a controller masher like I am, I get in there, I panic a little bit. There's options for you to allow you to put it on your stick, which, well, if you're not a keyboard and mouse player, and you can go in and it is much more like it is a skill at that point, being able to utilize that in those close quarters combat.
Right. Adam, I see you studying gameplay intently. We're on Rust here. What are we seeing?
I love me some Rust. And just talking about the options any player can use. Somebody was running a shotgun a second ago. Now we're doing something with an AR. There's snipers up at the top of the tower. There's, on a map like this, that's
a lot of variety.
Yeah, that's really like fast gameplay. You can still see it's viable for all different play styles, which is really exciting.
Yeah, there really is nothing better than grabbing a shotty and just running around the map and.
I mean, he just had the Renetti out. He's going ham with it.
Going in.
You got all different options here. We're probably going to see a lot of that on Rust today.
Taking a hard point right now.
Well, this has been really fun to check out, and we have plenty more to watch, without a doubt, here. But we're going to take a quick break from the gameplay for a brief second. We actually wanted to mention an awesome partnership between Call of Duty and the Hundreds. Now, you're taking a look here. We should be seeing in a moment at a limited edition Call of Duty Hundreds clothing line, and you have a chance to win one of these 50 sets. So simple. All you got to do is follow @Call of Duty on X or Twitter, and make sure you tweet or post #CodNext and #sweepstakes for a chance to win one of 50 sets of the Ghost Bomb collection. So follow the channel, tweet the hashtags for a chance to win a set from this awesome lineup. And let's just go ahead and jump right back into the gameplay. And Greg, we'll toss one over to you here. So for anyone who has been playing Modern Warfare 2, right, we now know like their inventory, that's going to be making its way over to this game, which is really, really cool. And it creates that like value for that player. Like, hey, my time here was worthwhile.
Exactly, and it is all about honoring the player investment for us. Like we call this carry forward. We talked a little bit about it before. We had some blog posts about it. But with carry forward, all of your investment into Modern Warfare 2 is coming over into Modern Warfare 3. So any weapon that you unlocked is available for you day one in Modern Warfare 3, so you can go ahead and use that. Any operator that you've purchased or that you've unlocked as well. So if you got that spawn operator from Season 6.
The Season 6 Battle Pass is coming with us.
It's there. It's there at day one, and it's fantastic to have. Even all of those blueprints and everything coming in with your weapon level as well is available. All of your attachments, your camos are there.
If you completed your Mastery camos, you got your Orion. That's coming with
But
them
don't
too.
worry, the grind is still there for the Modern Warfare 3 weapons because it has its own set of completionist camos as well that you can go in and grind your heart out for those and go ahead and get those, you know, in the game.
Yeah, we're going to talk about some of the other new challenges coming to Modern Warfare 3 in a little bit, but exciting to hear that the camo grind is real. We'll be back on it before we know it.
אז גם כל הנשקים עוברים לשם.
Oh yeah, more to come.
מעניין.
I love it. More to come soon. So ominous.
News at 6.
Well, speaking of weapons, though, I love the fact that we're going to get carried forward. I like the fact that, you know, there's plenty as we're seeing here. What other new weapons might we, you know, be treated to, I guess, moving forward here?
We have a bunch of new weapons coming in Modern Warfare 3. We have over 30 new weapons that you can experience, level, get new attachments for them. We have new global attachments as well that are available that you can use across all of your weapons.
Wow.
Yeah, even the Modern Warfare 2 weapons. And then we have 20 plus operators that are there for you to unlock and be able to use and experience.
If you don't mind me asking, how it must have been a fun challenge to take those weapons from MW2 and then bring them over to MW3 and like really try.
Oh yeah, it's been a fun challenge.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Yeah, it's been great, and being able to have all of those weapons and being able to have your arsenal come with you is an amazing experience.
I felt like it was important to you guys to have that.
It is. It's very important for us to honor our players and be able to, you know, take all of that. But you spent a year in this game. We need to bring that into the next game and allow you to be able to experience it and have fun and not set you back all the way. We still have, you know, 1 to 55. You're going to be able to level that again. And we have new content in there for you to experience.
All the bells and whistles.
All the bells and whistles is there. But being able to have those weapons, being able to make it work with all of the attachments, we're actually doing tuning on those weapons as well, so they're not going to be exactly the same. They're going to
get the balance pass. For Modern
they're going to
Warfare
have
3.
the essence of the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, but they're not going to be one-to-one. You can actually go in, and our friends at Binox have been able to put in detailed weapon stats for us, and you're going to be able to go in and look at all of those intricacies. Check out what their headshot multipliers are. Check out what their, you know, limb damage is. All of that stuff in there.
And that brings up attachment tuning. Attachment tuning is coming to Modern Warfare 3.
It is. It's part of Modern Warfare 2. It's part of that carry forward.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah, excellent stuff. I think we're all just
מבחינת הנשקים, אז הכל נשאר די אותו דבר. חוץ מזה שמגיעים עוד נשקים חדשים. חוץ מזה.
Thank you so much. That was what I needed to know about. You know, not Spawn. Although I do love me some Spawn.
The Barbs are thrilled. Kim, we are seeing some epic looking skins and weapons on our creators here today. In fact, right now, if you look at the screen, check that out. I believe these are from the Modern Warfare 3 Vault Edition. Can you give us some additional info?
Yeah, happy to. So what you're seeing right now are the weapon camos that are going to be in our Vault Edition. There's a blue and a red version. So there's the Crimson Fate is what we're calling one of them, and the Carbon Fate is the other. And these will be applicable on 4 different weapons if you get the Vault Edition, plus all of their attachments. And they're reactive, so the better you do in the match, the more eliminations you get in a match, the more you'll start to see that visual change on your weapon. And as you can see also, the operators have their own versions
ככל
of this.
שהורגים
These
יותר,
are
אז בעצם זה...
So
זה
there's a
ממש
blue
עושה את
version and
ה...
a red version there. The blue version goes on Price
צבעים.
and Ghost, and the red version goes on Warden and Makarov. Those are the 4 operators that get these skins. Same reactive tech, so you're going to see a little bit of the silver, metallic, shiny-looking skin come up on the hands and the torso. The better you do in the match.
I've seen a lot of Warden hype on the internet, so I think people are really excited to see her in action, and that skin in particular is awesome. But one thing about the reactive skins, to your point, these are performance-driven, so that effect actually will scale back if you stop getting kills, guys.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, got to do well.
Gotta keep
You want to see the fun stuff on screen.
Yeah.
He needs you to perform. So those will be awesome. People will be popping off, having these awesome effects go around the map as well. And of course, those are in the Vault Edition.
Yeah, and you know, speaking of the weapons and diving into it a little bit more, I understand as well that there is also a new system that you guys have on top of that with the aftermarket parts, right? Which that, if we could dive a little bit more into that, because that sounded really fascinating to kind of like make guns play in a different way just off of one part alone.
Yeah, it is. And here we're seeing a little bit of it where this is our LMG that has a bullpup conversion to it. So they're full conversion kits that allow these weapons to really go cross-class, and to
זה
change up
פסיכי.
they are
הולך להיות
meaningful,
רוני
powerful changes to every-
במשחק.
That's
איזה
a
טירוף.
Renetti that is actually turning into an SMG with this conversion kit. It's like a 3D printed part on there.
No secondary.
No secondary. So what you do not, like we have a gunner vest that allows you to take a primary as a secondary. You do not need to take that if you're swapping out your Renetti for that aftermarket part to make it into an SMG.
And one of the coolest things is how you unlock these amps. So we're going to see, we call them amps. We
Amps.
love acronyms here, guys. So we have 2 amps that are coming to beta, I believe. But how you're going to unlock them at launch and beyond, you want to talk a little bit about those challenges?
Yeah, so in beta they unlock a little differently than they do at launch. So at launch they're actually, we have a new system called weekly challenges. It is pretty much exactly as it sounds. There are challenges, a group of challenges that we release weekly.
I was worried it was like bi-weekly for a moment.
Trick question.
Thankfully, it is every week. And then the reward for getting all of those challenges for that week is an aftermarket part. So the first 3 weeks that the game is out, we have an aftermarket part reward for those, completing those challenges. You can then take that aftermarket part into the game and use that.
I think too, again, it just, the through line with Modern Warfare 3, this is player choice, is player freedom. It's on, this new way to customize the experience and let the player kind of choose the way to have their own play style reflected in those guns, using the amps. It's super exciting.
Yeah, it definitely is. As we're going to continue to take, just more of a look and enjoy, the game as players continue to run around and get into some more shenanigans, playing some domination here as well on a state. I've done that many times. So, this is, again, it still just baffles my mind that I'm looking at, these maps in 2023, and I'm just excited to play them. Yeah, and even the movement. I'm just excited to play them then as I am now, like that is such a wonderful feeling to have. And then also on top of that too, just to see the way that, players can interact with the ways you build your classes. I really do like what you guys did with the perk system and how you contextualized it and made it like a physical thing. Was that like a desire to kind of just make it a bit more grounded, or what was the I guess the design choice on that, rather than just going with pictures on a screen? You guys went for something quite bold.
Yeah, I mean, I think it really was a big part of the context for the players. It's not just a UI menu with choices, that were sort of ambiguous. It was a little bit, we wanted to make sure that you brought in your fighting load carrier, right? Your FLC was what we talked about, internally is this thing where every piece of gear that you brought in did something meaningful for your loadout selection. So perks was a big part of that, and we got a chance to look at the gear items, all inspired by real world military tech and items, and we were able to really figure out what goes with what and what are the remixes we want to make, and we think we came up with a really good and interesting field of choices in our perks this year.
So I don't know if you guys can see it. We're taking a look around the room at the moment. We actually have a 2-story streaming tower. I'm going to call it a tower.
Pretty epic in here.
It's absolutely wild in here, and everyone is very focused on their play. It all of a sudden, oh hey, that's us. Oh hey guys. GG's.
Hello.
So we've got this big giant room filled with Modern Warfare 3, filled with awesome creators from all over the world, and as Ted Timmons would say, the vibes are good. We're going to hear Ted talk about vibes.
I do want to point out that screen you're looking at there, that the logo, the Modern Warfare, that's a screen. And behind there are all the players that are behind that screen, which is so cool. I didn't even know there was a thing that you could do. 15 years in this industry, still continuously to be shocked by new tech that comes out all the time.
This is Call of Duty, baby.
Yeah, you guys go big. I respect it.
Cutting edge.
Yeah, I love it. Love to see it here. We're getting a few of these games wrapped up, but there's definitely this sense in the room of like, all right, Q next. Go next. GG, go next.
It is.
Go next.
It's so fun to play it. Like, every day I come into the office and I boot up the game, get into a match as quickly as possible, and start playing. And it is just fun to watch them play as well, because there's so many things that they're doing. Like earlier we were watching a circuit around the estate house, and that movement just looks so hot going through it. So like being able to mantle, we have sprint. When you're tack sprinting, we actually increase the mantle speed so it feels more fluid as you're going across, and we're regenning your attack sprint as you're sprinting as well.
I also saw a couple people pop off with Battle Rage. So Battle Rage is back.
Battle Rage is back. It's actually moved into the tactical slot.
Yes.
So it is very powerful. So if you take that, we have an awesome vest, the engineering vest, that allows you to take 2 tacticals. As maybe we didn't touch on the vest.
Actually, yeah, let's
talk about some of the vests.
Yeah, so the vest is a really big piece of that. Like, it is our main core piece of gear. Kim touched on how we contextualized everything. That vest is, we're contextualizing what you're actually putting into the game. So it's going to dictate what, you know, your tacticals, what tactical slots you have, how many you can take, how many
זה היה חזק.
how many, you know,
איזה באס שלא מרים את הקילקיים שלו.
one glove. So you can't take multiple gloves. But how many gear slots you can actually have. So with the engineering vest that I just mentioned, you're getting 2 tacticals that you can take
at the cost of your lethal.
At the cost of your lethal, and you also gain another gear slot.
Awesome.
And that gear slot is super important because that gear slot is where all of your intelligence perks lie. So those are things like what we used to call hardline or high alert sit in that slot, and now you can take both of them at the same time and really have that advantage.
Awesome. And if there are 4 vests to choose from at the moment, I believe.
Correct. In beta, there are 4, yeah.
So in beta, there are 4. Expect to see those tomorrow. Infantry vest, engineer vest. Seen a lot of people running infantry vests today. In fact, right here at the moment, we just got a peek at the loadout.
That is going to allow your attack sprint to regen faster. It is the core. Like, if you're familiar with Call of Duty, I imagine most of our people watching are. That is your core loadout. So you have your normal 3 perks, and you get your tactical, lethal, primary, secondary. And what's cool about the vests is they actually have perks baked into them. So with the infantry vest baked in right away, you're getting that attack sprint refresh even faster.
יש גם פרקים בתוך הווסטים.
One of the things that we've done across the board is we've increased that attack sprint, and we've also allowed you to have much more faster ADS strafe speeds as well in there.
Yeah, I do like how you guys have managed to take a lot of the vests and stuff and then make it also combined with other things, or like really have everything kind of synergized together and have you create like the optimal build here. It's quite customizable.
And it's really helped out a lot with how we balance the game in that sense, because now what we've done is we've let you take more than we normally do, but we've also balanced that out with what you can't take in that same moment.
There are trade-offs, very clear trade-offs, I think, between what you're talking about, selecting the vest, selecting the boots. It's going to come at a cost, and that's where the balance lies.
Yeah, and we love that we are going into these matches, you're making decisions. You have to make those decisions before you go in, and really, have consequences if you're choosing wrong, and learn from it and go back and make new decisions.
So I can't change those in match, correct?
You can change them in match.
I can't change that was a trick.
The consequences are,
go hide
we want you to be in
I was like,
you'll still have to live with the consequences of your actions.
I always do.
For that moment.
They've been haunting me for years now. Let's talk. I haven't seen anybody get one yet. I've seen a couple of streaks pop off, but I'm wondering about kill streaks. If we have any personal favorites at the desk here.
Well, for sure. I mean, the equipment selection we have in Modern Warfare 3 is so much fun. I think my personal favorite, we'll start with the Breacher drone, which is actually a lethal. It's in your lethal slot. So it's basically a handheld drone that you pull out, and it's just a slow
וואי, איזה כיף לזוז
down the
פתאום.
hallway. You can clear
זה
dom
קופץ מאוד מהר, עולים מאוד מהר. לא צריך לחכות לא צריך את זה.
It'll explode on impact. The counter to that one, though, it's slow moving enough. You can shoot it down if you see it in the sky coming at you.
There you go.
So in addition to that, we have a mosquito drone, which you shoot into the air, and it basically encircles an area and then dive bombs an enemy when an enemy approaches that area.
I will, in fact, say that my experience with the mosquito drone has been quite as annoying as a real mosquito. They plague me in matches when I've play tested, and so I'm
Tricky. Headphones on, turn them up, because that's how you know it's
that thing coming.
Right. We have something called the ACS, which is affectionately called the capture bot on the dev team. So it's basically this box that you throw down on a dom point or hard point, and it'll capture the point for you. So you can hang back and get in cover, and then let it capture the point for you. So when enemies come to try to take it, you can take them out from behind cover. So just yesterday, I had an awesome match where I put down an ACS on a dom point and then shot a mosquito drone in the air that was patrolling. So I just like hung back and watched the whole thing unfold. An enemy rolled in there to try to get my ACS out, and then the mosquito drone got it, and I didn't have to do anything. I was just like, that's right. That's all my equipment doing
You're like, I have
work for me.
crafted the master plan
Yeah.
to capture this point.
I was pretty proud of myself. It was pretty epic.
And then you went on to drop a nuke and have a big game. You know?
Yeah.
Not that good yet, but
okay, all right.
He drops 100 on shipment, guys. Don't believe it.
No, it was an awesome moment. So yeah, we just have a bunch of fun stuff coming in terms of lethals, tacticals, field equipment, streaks. We have the Guardian that gets a lot of love. It's basically, this thing that you put down that's an area of denial tool. You can just, it really limits enemies' movement when they run into the beam that it shoots out.
It doesn't actually eliminate players. For those of you who are going to stay tuned for Warzone later, which is hopefully all of you, I think we're going to see a lot of the Guardian in Battle Royale later. But it is that aerial denial, not necessarily getting the eliminations, but eliminating the players who are affected by the Guardian.
It's almost like a stun grenade, and we have something called the comm scrambler that you throw down, and it's basically, it creates like the ghost perk in a certain area. So, it wipes out enemy communication. So enemy UAVs won't work. Like everybody won't show up on the map in this certain area. But the counter to that is like everyone can see
the active area. Yeah,
exactly.
So you'll get ghost, I believe you said, if you're inside the vicinity of the comm scrambler, but you can see where it's active on the map. So expect to be
as soon as you throw it down, everybody knows where it is. They just kind of, you're hidden in that bubble for a little while,
which could be very useful indoors. I think that's a very cool tool to have. So, but before we wrap up the convo here on Core 6v6, I wanted to ask you about ranked play.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Greg, what can you tell us, and can you give us any little details on when we can expect to see ranked multiplayer?
We can. So our friends at Treyarch are on the case again with ranked play. They do a fantastic job with it. We love partnering with them on it. And they're going to bring that experience, update it, modernize it from Modern Warfare 2, bring that forward, and then for season 1.5, which is mid-season one.
Sometime during season one.
We will have it out, and that's when it's going to launch, because we want enough time where players can get familiar with everything, they can understand what's happening within the game, and start to build those restrictions within the game, and find out more from, Treyarch as we go through development.
As we get closer, we're going to be talking more about it, but excited to say that later in season 1, we will have a ranked play coming to multiplayer in Modern Warfare 3. But that wraps up our Core 6v6 gameplay for the day. We're going to see the folks behind us switch over. We've got an exciting new mode to talk about that we're going to get to here in a second. It's called Cutthroat. It is awesome. There's so much to get into there. But first, we have a quick special announcement for all of our PlayStation players out there like me. Take a look.
When they speak of me, they want to lock your doors. C'est mignon.
Enemy contact! Move!
That's cute. I've never found a lock. I couldn't break.
איך הם מתים על האקסקלוסיבי של פלייסטיישן.
Announcing the PlayStation exclusive Lockpick Operator Pack, including the Van Goghted Lockpick Operator Skin, the American Gothic Blueprint, and the Starry Knife Melee Weapon Blueprint. Lockpick is a cunning art feat with noble motivations and an exciting new operator to come to Modern Warfare 3. PlayStation players can get the Lockpick Operator by pre-ordering Modern Warfare 3 on the PlayStation Store with the items playable at the game's launch. on November 10th. I didn't know she was a PlayStation exclusive operator. This is my main in all the playtests. I auto-lock, lockpick. It is how it is.
Did you know she was an art thief?
I didn't know she was an art thief. I was like,
Oh,
Thomas
yeah.
Crownheffer, hello, it's me. But we're about to head into live gameplay action for a brand new mode coming to Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer. But first, a couple of words from our sponsors.
Call of Duty Next, brought to you by HyperX, the official peripheral partner of Call of Duty. We're all gamers. TCL, play like a pro on the big screen with TCL Q-Class QLED TVs, up to 98 inches. Movement, the official timekeeper of Modern Warfare 3. Go to mvmt.com/COD to see the limited edition watch collab. Backbone, level up your play with Backbone and Call of Duty Warzone Mobile. And Lovesack. Lovesack Stealth Tech is a proud partner of Call of Duty Next, bringing
מתים על
unparalleled immersive
הפרטנרשיפ.
surround sound to your at-home gaming experience.
תראו לנו כבר את הזומבים.
Welcome back to Call of Duty Next here at the Creators Arena.
את ה-Warzone,
Everyone's getting
משהו.
ready to hop into the brand new mode, Cutthroat. And this is going to be a unique one because it's 3v3 action. So you're going to have a little bit of a mosh pit there going on.
There's a lot of threes in it.
Yeah.
It's fun to say.
It is. It is.
really fun
It
to
is
say.
hard to
Yeah.
say after a while. It's all about elimination.
זה
So
מוד
you're
חדש
there, you're-
לחלוטין.
As long as your squad can take out the other two squads, that's how you're going to win. It is inspired by gunfight. Like you are actually like it is a very competitive mode. The thing that we like about it is it plays on all of our fantastic 16 launch maps that are there, and you get to play them in a new way. So in the past, like TDM, you're spawning at either side of the map. What Cutthroat is allowing us to do is put these triangular spawns in. So because they're three different teams, you now have 3 points. Triangle. You know, math somewhere in there.
Geometry, brother.
Simple maths.
Yeah. And so it allows you to experience these maps in a way that you've never experienced before, which is part of that modernization that we like to talk about in the maps. And it's a fun experience to have, super competitive, and it's one life to live mode. It's very fun.
You can regen your down teammates, though. If you see
Yeah, so you
one of
got the
your homies
revives.
get downed, yeah, you can go over there and revive them. That's a fun little way to, come back after.
What led you guys
falling
to
behind.
want to make this mode? What was the inspiration behind it?
It was gunfight in a lot of
Just
ways.
pure- yeah.
Gunfight, of course, is 2v2.
2v2
So
is
this
gunfight.
really
Yeah,
taking
and
that
it's
to the
played on
next level.
separate maps. It's
Yep.
played on different maps. And so what we wanted to do is be able to really focus on the 16 maps that we had at launch and be able to have a mode that is as exciting, as competitive, as gunfight in there, and really bring something new to the table, too. So our players can go out and have fun and enjoy a new experience with their squad.
Yeah,
and you can take your loadout this time. So,
Yes,
yeah,
that's
so
what I was going to
gunfight,
say.
yeah, right.
Unlike gunfight, we're not providing the squads with weapons. You can actually bring your blueprints and your loadout with you.
Yep,
that's right.
And it is sweaty.
It is a sweaty mode.
I am so excited to see these guys play it because they're awesome at the game anyway. We see Dr. Lupo here. He is on Cutthroat, and of course the objective, the capture point at the end, is
already there.
Yep. The overtime mechanic.
Oh, he's down.
But you can't get downed, but you and picked up by your teammates. Now what happens
Not
when
anymore.
Not anymore. So now when you're eliminated, you're out. That's
Yeah.
it. You got to wait for the next round.
Yeah, you gotta wait.
No
The
respawn.
rounds are quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They go really, really fast. We spent a lot of time making sure that you just weren't sitting there with, dead air, essentially, watching your teammates have fun. And that flag there is now available, so they can go and capture that flag. They got eliminated, but whoever gets that flag first, just like gunfight, is going to do it.
Okay.
Between rounds, though, we rotate where that flag is because, again, geometry, that triangle, right? We could put it in the center every time, but it gets a little difficult.
Yeah. Gives players an
So that-
opportunity to move around and actually
Yeah.
interact with more in the map, right?
Yeah, exactly. And you're experiencing these maps in brand new ways. It is a lot of fun to have in there.
That guy's got really cool hair.
I was going to say something, but as a person who has none, I figured I would have refrained from it.
No, I feel like, if anything, awesome. It looks a lot like the Operator Oz in Modern Warfare 2, actually.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Back into Cutthroat again. I'm
הנה זה המוד החדש.
interested in
ממש
these
מעניין, כי
smaller
זה 3 על 3 על 3.
because I think it just creates opportunities for you to have like those real intense interactive moments.
It's
right?
very intimate, and you get to you get situations like this where you're trying to figure out like how to use your you could pop smoke here and really just understand, because there's this tension that's building around, like, when is this flag going to pop?
Yeah.
When do I want to go in? When does I want to have my team rush in?
Is that what you do? You
I
would
believe
throw
that's
smoke? You'd throw a smoke right here, Greg?
No, there's no reason to throw a smoke right here, because you're going to wait for the flag to come up.
Oh, there's the breacher drone. Breacher drone. Yeah.
You might want the...
Okay. I love this guy's strat. It's a good strat.
Yeah, we have the EMD grenade, which would be great in this situation, because you just throw it out, pop it, and then if you get another player on the team, that they're going to show up constantly.
זה גם עד 3 בעצם. עד 3 נקודות.
To me, the EMD grenade a little bit like a snapshot, but it actually is going to stick to the enemy player.
It does.
That player will then get a prompt. You might be able to tear it off, I believe.
Yeah, you just pull it right out.
But it'll track you around the map and like.
זה אשכרה נדבק עליך ואז עוקב אחריך כל הזמן הזה.
EMD very clutch.
Be very overpowered if you hit them.
Yeah.
Yeah, something I haven't seen actually was the thermo barrack grenade. Because I actually do like that one, because it's kind of like a Molotov, but like on steroids. So it just like does a big boom, and then also has area denial as well.
Yeah, it has area denial and it bounces, so it will not detonate on impact. So you can throw it around corners, you can throw it under cars.
Get that frag effect.
Yeah.
Opa.
And, it adds a little bit of additional damage to explosives after the fact. So even if you survive
יש
the
2
initial
לנוק.
blast of that one, you could get taken out pretty easily afterwards.
וואי, אפילו הטקסט מזכיר מאוד את ה-Call of Duty הקודמים, הישנים יותר.
Oh yeah.
I love this map.
אוי אוי.
What's your favorite, Adam?
Out of these
הם
5 we're
משחקים
playing
טוב
today,
ביחד.
I have to go with Favela. I just, I know there are a bunch of high-rise stands amongst us. Yeah.
I too am a favela stand.
But I'm just looking at it. This is beautiful.
Greg, you're the tiebreaker here. We've got 2 for high rise.
I love them all. They're all my babies.
Okay, fine.
Okay, all right.
Can't give any of
That's
them
no
up.
favorite children here. We got
Favela is quite awesome with all of the movement, with everything that's happening.
מה מגניב ממש, האמת. נראה חלק יחסית.
ראית את המפה החדשה?
לא ראיתי את המפה החדשה, אבל ראיתי קצת, יש גם מוד חדש במולטיפלייר, האמת ממש מגניב. 3-3-3. מאוד
יש
מגניב.
סרטונים מהמפה החדשה.
כן, כבר הביאו. הגיוני.
יפה מאוד.
זה הגיוני.
אחלה מפה.
תראה לנו, שלח לי רגע, בוא נראה.
ראיתי בטוויטר.
סבבה. טוב, איפה אנחנו?
נכנס.
מה קרה, אין להם רייד? אבל?
יש, אבל ב8, מה יש לך?
עכשיו 8, אצלי 8. נעלם לי הרנקט, אני לא יודע למה, אבל הוא נעלם. יש מצב שאין רנק כרגע?
יש מצב.
נראה לי אין רנק.
כן, אין רנק. אז מה, רגיל? משחק רגיל?
יאללה.
שלחתי לך.
כן. יאללה, תן לנו. איפה זה עוד פעם במפה של ריבר?
אני לא יודע.
מיד נגלה. מה, סך הכל נראה, המכניקה נראית קצת יותר חלקה מזה, זה בטוח. יש הבדל משמעותי גם בטיפוס, גם בסלייד קנסל שפתאום החזירו אותו. הוא קצת מוזר, כן, זה לא כמו שהיה פעם, אבל זה לא שאתה מחליק עכשיו קילומטרים ואז קם ורץ מהר. עכשיו זה כזה לשנייה כזה יותר. באמת לראות איך המפה נראית, של הוורזון. יש כאילו ממש כבר אזורים כזה או שמה?
יש כאילו ממש, מפה עצמה. כאילו אתה רואה הכל. שנייה, אני שולח לך. הרגע ראיתי.
הנה, עכשיו אני רואה. MW3, אני רואה עכשיו. וואו, מלא מבנים. וואי, נראה טוב.
כאילו ממש, באיזה 100 קומות, אני לא יודע כמה יש מקומות.
וואו.
לא 100,
איפה ראית את זה? בוורזון סטאט? איפה ראית את זה?
לא. שנייה, אני שולח לך. קישור.
פה מלא.
הנה, 2 דקות של גיימפליי.
שלח לי? איפה שלחת? בוואטסאפ?
כן.
נראה.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
And the Warzone into
וואה. כמה זמן שם? מתחילים את המשחק כבר? מה, נראה טוב.
Enemy soldier incoming. Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
מה, נראה טוב. אתה יודע שגם כל הנשקים עוברים. זה בעצם אותו מנוע, זה הולך להיות.
כן, לא טוב.
לא טוב בכלל. צריך לקנות סדרה 40 לפחות.
אני יש לי כבר.
מה זה?
אני יש לי כבר.
כן. רק לי נשאר להשיג. נראה לי כל הסוויטים עכשיו מסתכלים על זה, על הסרטון. אולי יתמזל לנו עכשיו. אל תשכח שאנחנו ברגיל. אוי, אני לא יודע מה זה. אבל הדלקתי משהו. אף פעם לא עשיתי את המשימה הזאת, האמת.
שכב.
כן, אני יודע. מוריד את הבאונטי. טוב, פה אנשים, מה זה? תתפוס אותו? הוא אצלך. ממש אצלך.
בדיוק, רק עכשיו חזר מהזה.
יש לנו פה עוד אחד פה, לבד, ופה. הוא לא לבד בעצם. אז זה אומר שצריך לשפר את כל הנשקים, עד שבוע הבא. כאילו, לא את כולם, אבל בוא נגיד את החשובים.
נקנה איזה? לא יודע עוד.
כן, בוא. יאללה, בוא. צריך לשפר את כל השאטגנים וכאלה. סנייפרים אולי אפילו יכול להיות יחזרו. אין לדעת.
פתחתי פלטות.
רגע. אתה יודע למה הנשקים שלי סתם עולים רמות כזה. זה מה שזה...
Be advised, fog is lifting. Visibility is increasing.
איפה אתה הולך? חכה, חכה. הם היו פה איפשהו.
לא, יש פה כבר.
אני שומד פה וגם הבאונטי שם. אולי הם פה?
מה זה פה? מה זה פה? כמעט זינו אותי.
וואו, רואים אותי מאחורה. פה.
מצליח,
אחד בנוק.
הוא פיזץ. ולדי,
מה ולדי? מה יש עליי פה טים?
פה משמאל.
אלק הלכו.
כי ראיתי אותם הולכים לפה. זה קבוצה אחרת.
פה, אחי, פה.
אז איך הוא בדיוק ידעתי איפה הוא? איזה מזל יש לו אחי. כמעט סיימתי אותו שם בדמיים.
פה הם, נו. הנה.
במים.
כן. נלך להביא רגע יובי.
יואו.
אין לי יובי. באמת? מה קרה?
כן, הבן זונה עדיין מחכה שם.
תוך המים?
כן.
מה, יש לי פה שתי
תחת
אנשים.
לגשר.
עכשיו קניתי את הזה. את הטילים, יופי. ואתה מת. אני מנסה להחזיר אותך? קודם כל. יופי, הנה כדורים. יש לו שתיים. אין לי אפילו תגובה לטמטום הזה שקורה פה. תירה ראשון, תמות ראשון גם. יאללה, רצינות. ברור, כדור אחד. כל מה שצריך. שים לנו. וואה, מה זה ישירות? שיש. כמובן יש לי תחושה שזה נתקע. או שלא. איזה פה. פשי.
Warm up while you can. We will deploy soon. Enough training. Now we face the enemy for real.
איתנו? הלו? איפה אתה?
לא ראיתי שהתחלנו.
מרוכז, מה זה?
Hostile UAV overhead.
לא הבנתי מי הוא.
Copy. UAV orbiting the AO. Recon is online. Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
שנייה, תן לי שנייה.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
נראה שהם תפסו שם את הלודי. אוקיי. פעם ראשונה שזה נופל לי נראה לי אי פעם במשחק, אשכרה. או שזה פשוט לא נופל ברנקט, אני לא יודע. טוב, בגדול אין פה כלום. אתה היית למעלה?
Your team made it to the safe zone.
לא, לא אני הייתי למעלה.
וואלה.
איפה
מישהו היה אצלנו למעלה. לא, מישהו היה שם.
כן, כן, אני עדיין פה. מישהו עדיין פה. את הגבולק.
לא, יש לי אקדח, היידה. היידה. את הפלר כאילו. סליחה?
לא.
לא, אלה אני יודע שהם שם.
עוד 700.
אני מחפש. קצת 500. יאללה בוא. אוי ואבוי, אתה לא תאמין מה קרה. פתאום תחצתי על טילים. בחיי. מה קרה לך? הכל טוב?
דז'ה.
איזה צחוקים. מישהו לוחץ עלינו. משום מה. אני לא יודעים שאנחנו פה. יש פה טים שלוחץ עלינו. אני במים. הם באמת על הגג.
Heads up. Fog's incoming. Visibility will be affected. You've got gas inbound. Safe zone relocated.
הופה. אדם, אתה פה אדם? מה קורה?
Да где, бля? Он вовнутрь зашел?
כן, 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 כן.
Ой, если פה צריך לעשות הרבה דברים לפני רייד.
שקף, שקף, שקף.
שם, יכול להרוג אותי.
מעלינו מישהו? הוא הולך ללודות.
לא הבנתי, איפה... זה לדעות שנפל?
כן, כן, כן.
אז איפה זה שזרקתי לך כסף?
אתה לא מקשיב, בטעות קניתי זה, משהו אחר. טילים. הוא מעלינו, אה? אני לא מבין אם הוא מעלינו או לא. אוי, מסתכל עליך.
לא, לא,
נוחת,
הוא למטה, מתחתנו. לא, לא, הוא מתחתנו.
כן?
מה, אתה לא רואה את הסימון?
רואה. טים וייפ. להביא אביבי.
תביא פלטות.
פלטות, בוא, קח. ושבע.
או, תביא קופסה. איך?
הופה. טוב. יש לנו פה אנשים? או, יש לנו פה לידינו ממש אנשים.
כן, כן, כן.
למטה, כן?
הנה, עלו שם. עכשיו יהיו מולנו. קפצו למטה.
ברור.
Your team has entered the safe zone.
כמה למטה?
לא יודע. יהיו פה על הגג כרגע. נעלמו.
או נו. אתה בטח בפנים.
אין דלת מימין פתוחה, אתה רואה? פה.
אולי הם יעלו עכשיו אצלך, כן. למה?
לא, לא מכיר. נעזבו. וישלחו להודעות. יאללה, בוא לכיוון העיר. זהו, אני איתך.
קח ימינה, כן. בוא על הגג, למה לא אתה יורד?
מה ימינה? לא אמרת קח ימינה?
קח טיפה ימינה.
לא הבנתי למה אמרת את זה.
טוב, אין פה אף אחד. איך שזה נשמע. אבל מה עם אלה מאחורינו? זו השאלה.
יכלו כבר 10 פעמים להגיע לפה. פה אף אחד, איפה כולם, אה?
נכון? אנחנו גם באמצע הזון, כאילו.
זה שקט פה?
שקט מדי, אה?
כן.
UAV? אין לנו כסף.
הופה, מאחורי הסתכלו עליי. לא יודע. הנה.
שלא רואים כלום.
מרים אותו.
Your team is in the safe zone.
רימון?
כן, כן.
איזה דפוק, הוא לא הרים אותו כי הוא פחד, אחי. שאנחנו נגיע מהר, איזה מטומטם. אם היה מרים אותו אולי היה להם סיכוי.
בוא נתקדם. לא. הופה.
הופה.
אצלנו.
מולי, מולי, מולי. פה. לא, לא פגעתי. הנה הוא פה, ימין.
יואו. מה? זה סתם פוש מיותר האמת.
למה? אני כמעט פירקתי אותו. לא היה פוש בכלל.
סתם לחצנו עליהם, אבל מה זה לא היה פוש? שניהם היו עלינו.
כן, הם עשו פוש, לא אנחנו.
סבבי.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
נשמח לזאת כבר.
Buy station incoming.
Hostile UAV overhead.
Be advised, you have teammates outside the safe zone.
Hostile UAV active.
כמה זמן לגולג?
אני בגולג, סאונד.
Your squad mate is redeploying. Stand by. Hostile UAV overhead.
Assault rifle here.
בוא נביא לו דות, בוא. זה כסף.
Enemy soldier incoming.
תקשיב, עם הגז הזה, עם הערפל הזה, אני לא רואה כלום.
Friendly loadout drop on loadout drop inbound. Deployable buy station is ready.
הופה, אנשים.
זהו.
Your team made it to the safe zone.
перекрестием лучше.
פה, משמאל. וגם מפה. אני לא מבין מאיפה הם באים.
זהו. תבוא לאותו כיוון.
כן, מפה אצלך. נראה לי ירדו למטה. עכשיו עולים מפה משמאל.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Gas is moving in. New safe zone located.
אדם? עכשיו הם באים מפה.
חכה, חכה, יש פה אנשים. ניחויה, בלית, מה זה? אחי, מה הוא פסיכופת, אחי.
אני בכלל לא רואה כלום, איך אתה מצליח לראות פה מישהו? אני אלוהים יודע.
יש לי פילטרים במסך. שמעיפים
מתחתנו
הכל.
נראה לי. הם מתחתנו, כן, הם יבואו מפה. בוא. אתה צריך לתפוס פה את הבניין עכשיו.
הנה, אחלה מקום. בוא, סגור את זה. בוא, אני פן אליך. פה פרקתי.
הם עולים נראה לי.
שיעלו. כן, תיזהר. לא, למה אתה בא לכיוון שלי גם?
אוי, רד למטה. אוי, יש מאחורינה, שנייה. מה? רגע, איך הוא הרג אותי? רגע, שנייה. סנייפר? מהחדר הוא הוריד אותי. איי.
שיטה?
לא.
יאללה, נעף מפה.
יאללה אחי, ביי.
יאללה ביי.
נבדוק בינתיים. מה קורה שם? יש זומבי? משהו? מה זה?
Week. Check out the Call of Duty blog for more details. I personally can't wait to see everybody get in the mix.
Or don't worry, in addition to open beta early access, all those PlayStation players out there, be sure to pre-order on PlayStation Store to get an exclusive look at the Lockpick Operator Pack.
Make of it. She's freaking cool.
A deep dive on MW3's quite different. Straight from our friends at Treyarch, here is a look at Modern Warfare Zombies.
We'll never get free. Where did this slide out?
One of our patrols reported hostile contact.
And there's blood in the water.
Then went dark.
There's one! I can see him!
We'll infill into a low-threat zone. Nothing gets in. And nothing, I say again, nothing gets out.
The system is done for. If you listen real closely, there's a knock at your front door.
The situation is dynamic and evolving. There are other friendly assets on the ground. Join forces to take out those threats.
זה הולך להיות כמו DMZ כזה. וואי, מגניב.
Friendly squad in the AO. Moving in to assist.
Strike team, you have execute authority. Proceed to the high threat zone.
היידה, פרקים.
Forget what you know. Monsters are real.
Operation Deadbolt.
You just got a sneak.
הצגה האמת נראה.
Water at the bottom. It had been drained. Lots of blood. And Zakaya was gone. Now, officially declared our veteran audience.
So, and on a brand new
map. And we'll talk about that more later.
Not later.
But here, for this mode, we've broken it down into 3 tiers of different
features into this new world. And we've done just that. You can see we've got the mystery box. We've got wall buys. We've got the pack-a-punch, the pat machine. All of these things are spread out across this ginormous map. And as you go in, it's up to you. Where do you want to buy them? How do you want to accumulate your arsenal and your loadout? How do you want to tackle this world? But those zombies features are super key to making this feel fresh and really an evolution of that sort of open world feel as you get more powerful. And again, it's fused with the Modern Warfare DMZ feeling as well as buy stations as well, using the score streaks.
You're going to see features that you recognize if from experiences in other modes.
100%, which you may not have had in other zombies. So that's where we've married them together in interesting ways. But
it's awesome.
The most important core feature, of course.
It's a sweet new feature, folks.
What?
Is our cereal.
Cereal.
You can't find this in the map. I wish you could. Yeah. It's actually delicious, though.
Yeah, it's here Call of Duty Next. It has some awesome features. It's got a...
ענק האמת. יפה מאוד. יאללה. בוא נעשה לנו איזה כמה סרטים נתקדם. וואלה, אבל ה-MW3 נראה הרבה יותר טוב ממה שיש עכשיו. זה יהיה אומנם די דומה, אבל גם בו זמנית שונה, איכשהו. בוא נתפלל שלא ניפול על שטגנים הפעם.
Holding for deployment. Take this time to warm up. Enemy soldier incoming.
והנה הוא בא, הנה השטגניסט.
Preparation is done. Now you deploy to the war zone.
נתחיל פה. וואו, קפצו הרבה יותר ממה שחשבתי.
them down. Occupation scan. Enemy surveillance has eyes on the area. Go prone or get underwater to avoid their scan. Hostile precision airstrike. Get to cover. Enemy recon is scanning the area. Stay low. Enemies are tracking your location. Enemy surveillance is down. They've lost visual on you. Target down. Marching the rest of them. Enemy dropping into the AO. Gas moving in.
הם באים לנו. איפה אתם באים? די.
Get after it.
המרסס.
Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch inside. Hostile UAV overhead.
אף אחד לפחות ברדיוס שלי.
Friendly loadout drop on the way. Hostile UAV active. Hostile UAV in the center.
לא, 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 לא. באמת? אתה פשוט מחכה. בא לי סתם להתעלל בו עכשיו.
Enemy soldier incoming. Hostile UAV overhead. Experience down.
אני אסתכל עליך.
Kill confirmed. We've located the rest of them.
עושים לך פה הפתעה. שכל. לא! עם עם החלונות האלה, יואו. אפשר לברוח פה מאף אחד. כן, פה אני אמות בטוח. יאללה, בוא נסיים את זה. לא יודע מה זה? סבבי. וואו. מה זה צריך את זה? מה אני אגיד לך? אוי אוי אוי. אוי אוי אוי. די, די, די! די, תביא לי רגע לחזור. זהו. פה אני מת. כמובן. כמובן! אם לא זה, אז גם שטגן יבוא לי. סולו מעצבן, יואו. לא, הפעם הסולו עבר את הגבול. חברים. עוד מישהו מחכה לי פה. ככה מתים חברים בלי סוף. אתם הופכים לשק חבטות ברגע שאתם בא. או, סנייפר.
Enemy soldier incoming. Watch your six. Resurgence window is ending. Fire sale done. Pressure back to normal.
Oh my god!
Good kill. Marking the rest of that squad on your attack map. Get hunting. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Oh my life. Yep.
Hostile UAV active.
תיארתי משהו אחר. נו בוא נראה אותך, דייבי קופר. נו. גז. הגז. עכשיו נזכרת להרים את זה? יש עליך סנייפר, אחי. לא תסעוד הרבה פה. לא, לא, מימין. בסדר.
Only 10 are left.
הוא מפחד? הוא ממש מפחד, לא אתה מפחד? או עכשיו כדאי לך לפחד אחי. פה הייתי מפחד כבר. ברור אחי, טוב. מה אתה עושה? אם זה מה שגורם לך לשרוד? טקטיקה מאוד מעניינת לשבת בצד פשוט. כאילו, אני אישית לא נהנה ממשחק, אני לא אוהב לשבת. אני מעדיף למות מאשר לשבת ככה. מה שברת את החלון אחי. היה לך חלון כמו מנופץ, דלת פתוחה, משהו. יכול לעשות את זה בשקט. כבר הלך על הטקטיקה הזאת. אוי אוי אוי. אין פרסיז'ן אחי. השלישי בינתיים מבסוט שם. אוי, נו באמת. ובסוף מנצח. כמובן שהבחור עם השוטגן. שיקרה, אל תחזבי אותי.
Check your gear and weapons. We go to. Enemy soldier incoming. Hostiles dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Warm-up is over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone. Resurgence. Survive the countdown to earn redeployment.
קדימה!
Speed up the timer.
טוב, בוא ניקח את זה בחייאת. תראה את זה. זהו, חלאס.
Strike in the area.
מה זה הבאתי כזה? תגידו. די כבר. איך שאני ארים שאת כאן לא אפגע בחיים. יאללה, איפה נעמוד עכשיו? שיט.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
כמובן. כמה שניות. כמובן. וואו. יואו, מה אתה קשור? מה אתה קשור, אחי? מאיפה באת לי עכשיו? טוב, פאק.
operators from that squad. Hunt them down. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
איי, 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 איי. ברור, ברור. ברור, חברים. אבל זה היופי בסולוס. או שאתה מתעלל בהם או שהם מתעללים בך. כאילו מחכים לי שאני אריב עם מישהו. זהו, בלדי רב, יאללה בוא נתחיל להתקדם אליו. יאללה.
Enemy soldier incoming.
אני חייב נשקים נורמליים. זה עובד, מעדיף אותו.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Moving. Gas is moving.
יש לזרוק עליו.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
This is Phoenix 2-3, visual on the target, strike inbound. No hits on that round. Hostile UAV overhead.
Top 25. Nicely done. Loadout drop on the way.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Enemy resecured their
עם הסטנים האלה. אפשר לשחק פה נורמלי. שנייה, תן לי לחם איתך משהו. סתם, ישר. תן למות בשקט. ככה. וואלה, נראה לי אפשר פה קצת... משהו מעניין פה. משהו פה מאוד מעניין. יש לנו פה צ'יטר. הופה. הנה הוא. אני לא יכול לדבר בזה, אני מת. אני לא יודע אם זה רשום שם, לא, זה רשם בארטי. אוי, נפל הצ'יטר שלנו. הוא 100% צ'יטר. הוא רואה אותך עוד לפני שהוא בכלל, אין לו אפילו UAV. כאילו, מילא היה לו UAV או משהו. הנה, איך אתה יודע את זה? איך הוא נדבק. אומייגאד, זה צ'יטר. אבל, תשמע, גם אם אתה צ'יטר, אתה צ'יטר גרוע.
Supply crates have been restocked. Load up. 10 remain. You're nearly done.
טוב. תשמעו, פעם ראשונה שאני רואה צ'יטר במשחק הזה אשכרה. זה מחזה נדיר.
Time to practice. We will be deploying soon. Hostiles dropping into the area. you have learned.
קדימה, קדימה.
UAV in this sector.
Пизду.
Enemy destroyed. Use your tap map to hunt down the
זה אומר,
rest.
אחי. איזה פיזדו. פיזדו.
Hostile UAV active. Hostile UAV overhead.
Be advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
באסה. מה זה מעלינו?
Hostile UAV active. Hostile UAV in this sector. Enemy soldier incoming.
We got a loader
Hostile UAV
requesting
overhead.
crosshair. Target marked.
Copy that. Phoenix 2-3 is on station. Strike inbound. Shots missed.
אוי, לא, 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 לא.
Good kill. Marking the rest of the map. Get hunting.
בת הזוז אחי.
Marked remaining operators from that squad. Hunt them down.
Hostile UAV active. Hostile UAV overhead.
באמת לא יודע מה זה ידעי. אוי, ניבלתי, כמעט יריתי בערובה של עצמי.
Hostile UAV in this sector.
Time's up. Contract failed.
סתם מישהו חזר לשם. חמים גם.
Copy that. UAV is on station. UAV is being fueled.
Round.
שניהם על הגג פתאום. יופי ולד, נו.
UAV is being fueled. RTB at this time.
על הגג איפה. איפה כבר זזת אחי? אתה רואה אותי?
Watch the side.
הוא מת מהנפילה?
Confirmed. We've located the rest of them. Occupation scan. Get on the ground or go underwater to avoid detection. Enemies located. Surgeons is about to end. Make it count.
Copy that. UAV is on station.
Enemy destroyed. Use your attack map to hunt down the rest of them.
Copy. Phoenix 2-3 on the approach.
Enemy soldier incoming.
UAV is being fueled.
Yes.
RTB at this time.
Target down. Marking the rest of them.
עוד אחד.
Copy.
מה זה עוד
UAV
אחד?
orbiting the AO. Recon is online.
כדורים. יש עוד שתיים פה למעלה. שלהם באמת למעלה. אכן למעלה, נכון? נראה. הוא על הגג.
Be advised, UAV.
Hostile UAV in
אתם
this
נשמעים? על הגג.
Hostile UAV active.
אבל יהיה על הגג? תראי לו. תקשר אותו. עולים לשם.
No more second chances. Advise you load up now. 25 are still active in the AO.
לענות משהו? לא, זה אומר ללכת באמצע? אוי, יש ללכת רע. סבלנות, לא?
Hostile UAV in this sector. Hostile UAV active.
Enemigo!
Hostile UAV over.
כדאי שנרד. אפשרות משם. בגדול כן. לא רואה את הסיבה למה לעשות את זה.
Hostile UAV in this sector. Hostile UAV active.
Gas moving in.
לא, לא. תראה פה כבר. יאללה, חברים, היה כיף. היה נחמד. בבקשה, עכשיו אתה נזכר. לא יכולת לעזור לי. אני אעזור לך במים, אחי. לא בקטע רע, אבל... אומייגאד. נכנסתי כזה פאניקה. איזה פאניקה. חברים, וואלה, היה כיף, היה נחמד. אולי ניפגש גם מחר. אבל MW3 שבוע הבא יום חמישי. מחר לפלייסטיישן, איזה כיף שיש פלייסטיישן. תעשו חיים חברים. ניפגש בלייב 3 שבוע הבא, חמישי. יאללה, היה כיף חברים. נתראה בסטרים הבא. ולא לשכוח לעשות לייק ושיתוף חברים. היידה. יאללה, סופה שנעים לכולם.